Hi paper crafters, it's Jeannie again, and I am back with the results of the Two Crazy Cat Ladies paper crafting challenge. I am doing this this little challenge along with my friend Sonya from Cat Crazy Creations, and we are challenging each other to do some paper crafting every month. We started in July, the 1st of July, and we're gonna wind up at the end of December and try to get some projects done. We would love for you to join us if you are interested in a really super laid back, no pressure type of challenge. You can see here I have, we're calling it the Two Crazy Cat Ladies Paper Crafting Challenge, and it started July 1st, so we'll end December 31st, and it's just make paper crafting projects each month. Choose your own monthly goal, share it on social media if you're so inclined, that's optional, and then also have fun. So anyway, so we're doing that together, and so you can look back at my first video. I kind of showed you at the beginning of July what I would be doing throughout the month, and then now I'm here for my wrap-up of what I accomplished. So I've given myself kind of a loose goal to complete at least 3 projects, and so that's what I've done. I wanted to make a birthday card for my husband. I wanted to finish, and then I had 2 like ongoing projects that had been sitting on my desk for a while or around my desk, and I wanted to get those accomplished, and I did. So again, you guys, here's the rules. Would love for you to play along if you would like to, and I encourage you to check out Sonya at Cat Crazy Creations and see what she's done this month with her paper crafting. So she is primarily a needle crafter. She does cross stitch, and she also does crochet. So if you're interested in those sorts of things, in fact, we sort of enabled each other. She got me back into cross stitching, and I sort of got her on the road to paper crafting. So we've inspired and or each other that way, or you might say enabled each other that way. So but anyway, so that's the rules of the challenge, and let me show you guys what I did. First thing I did was just a little simple birthday card for my husband. Our birthdays are both in July, and and I make him these little 3x3 cards. Are usually the ones, I mean, for Father's Day I did make him a bigger one, but more of a, A2 size card. But for his birthday, I just used the Doodlebug Dragon Tales, which is a birthday collection, and I used some scrap paper and some little confetti, and just used the birthday cake and birthday candles on there. Super, super simple, you guys. I do have the little cake popped up, and then on the inside I just did a little happy birthday sentiment. So super quick and simple, just a little something that I put together for him real quick. And then I also, you guys, I did finish the scrapbook page that I had sitting on my desk for a while, and so here it is. I used actually a paper pack from, I believe it was it Michael's or Hobby Lobby? Let me look at it and see what it is. I can pull it up here for you. Oh, it's a My Mind's Eye, but I think maybe I got it at Tuesday morning, actually. Yes, I did. I got it at Tuesday morning when we still had one. But this is a paper pad called Meow from My Mind's Eye, and you guys, I've done several projects with this paper. So, and I still have a ton of it left. I probably actually need to send some of this over to Sonya, because she has cats too, hence the Two Crazy Cat Ladies. So but yeah, but I have a bunch of it left, and like I said, I've made several projects with this over the last few years that I've had this paper pad. So yeah, and so I made a layout of my son and his cat. Her name is Hazel, and she's a little dilute calico. And so this is the layout I came up with, and this is pretty busy for me, you guys. I had taken one of the papers and fussy cut out all the little icons, the little cat icons, and then I used just several of and I tried, you guys, mostly to use scraps of the paper that I had already used, because I made floss drops out of this paper. I think I've made a few cards out of it too over the last few years. And so I had several scraps of the paper, and I thought, I'm going to try to do a whole layout using scraps. Well, I ended up having to bust into some new sheets, but I did mostly use my scraps, so that was good. And so you can see I used black cardstock for the base, and then I used one of the 12 by 12 papers that have all the colors in it around it, and that's just a little floral that came with it. I also backed the photo on a couple of on some white, and then a couple of the papers, and this is of course another pattern paper, as is this. And then so some of the other things I use besides the paper pack is these photo corners, you guys, that you see, these pink photo corners. Those are ancient Heidi Swap. I mean literally from probably 15 or 20 years ago that I had. They're just paper photo corners, but the pink was the perfect color. So I pulled those in just to differentiate that. These were also really old glitter stickers that I had, and then some old chipboard. So I pulled those in too. And then if you watched my paper crafting haul, I just at Michael's had gotten these little paw print confettis, and so at the last minute I decided to add those in. I thought it added a little bit of sparkle to the page and looks really cute. So it just looks like there's little kitty paws kind of walking around the page. So yeah, so that was, and the very last minute I ended up adding these two cats. So this is actually a pretty busy page for me, you guys. I don't usually have this much stuff on my pages. I usually make way more simple. But this was one, you know those layouts, you guys, you have them some that just come together. You just sit down and you're like, okay, boom, 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 and they're done. And then this one, you guys, I was on the struggle bus with this one. Like I said, I messed with it. It sat on my desk. I messed with it some more. Was trying to get 2 photos on there. I just couldn't make it work. And so in the end, this is what I came up with, and I am happy with it. Like I said, it's pretty busy. I do have a lot of the, some things are glued flat, some are popped up, but I think it's pretty cute. And like I said, this paper was one I had used to cut out some floss drops for cross stitching, and so there was a hole in the paper down here, and I just patched it with, and I actually should write the date in down here since that's a little line. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, so that was the layout that I did, and like I said, I am happy with it. Again, super busy for me, but came out cute, and I was, like I said, happy with how it came out. And then last but not least, you guys, the other thing I wanted to accomplish was finishing this Christmas junk journal that it's a little golden book junk journal, and I had this in process in a bin for, oh my gosh, for probably 2 years now. So I really wanted to get it done, and I had, if you look back at my video for starting this, I had already it was already bound. It had the covers and all the pages and pocket pages in it that I wanted to do. So mostly I just needed to embellish it, and then I also wanted to make a tassel for the side. So, and again, you guys, I am happy with how it came out. It's not exactly what I envisioned, but one of my, well, I'll talk about that in a minute, but I had to use what I could get my hands on, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, so here is the here's the book, and this is actually a gift for a friend of mine. So I need to get that off to her, and I don't know now if I'll just go ahead. I should probably just send it to her, because I'll probably forget rather than waiting till November or December. So I probably should just get this in the mail to her, so it's probably what I should do. But starting with the tassel, you guys, I actually have a jingle bell on here. As you can see, I bound this with rings, and I did the method on the little golden book, and this is a new little golden book, not a vintage one. I mean, I think it's a golden book classic, but I bought it new off of Amazon. So, but this little bell with a lobster claw clasp, that actually came off a cat toy that my cats destroyed, and I thought, well, I gotta use that. That'll be super cute to give it a little. I like my mini albums, you guys, to be very, to really have engage all your senses. All right, so we've got the sense of sound here with the bell, and then the tassel. This is the first time I've done a tassel like this where I just tied the ribbons around the top loop. And so I picked out some, this is antique lace that was actually my grandma's, and then just a couple of kind of Christmas or winter ribbons that I could get my hands on. And then I also used some twine, and also went through the beads and buttons that I could get my hands on, and also a few of these little, these are little Christmas ornaments. And so I just tied those on there too, and that is also very tactile. So lots of different ways. You know, it feels, it has good feels, it has sounds, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So that was a tassel that I put on there, and I think it's really cute. So move those to the side, and then I just went through, you guys, and embellished with ribbons and fibers and stickers and that kind of thing. So so I did end up, and one of the mistakes I made is I wanted to put some silver photo corners on here, and I forgot to do it before I glued on my the trim here. This is that pom-pom trim, and I glued that on, and I chose blue just because the cover is blue. This book has a lot of blue and yellow in it, which are of course non-traditional Christmas colors. But, and then in here, you guys, I just glued on a label so that and I might write her little label, you know, write that I made it for her and what year and stuff. So let me see if I can move this so I can turn the pages. Okay. And then the little photo reinforcers, or the hole reinforcers I already had on there. So, and then I have this envelope was already in here, and I've just used some cut aparts from some of the papers that I've used in here for her to use as she works on the album. I added this little Merry Christmas sticker, and I just went through, you guys, I had a bin full of stuff that I had just thrown together that I thought I might use. And this, you guys, the story is intact. So, so she can go through and read this with her grandbabies. Another little sticker there, if she wants to. Okay, and then here is this is scrapbook paper, and I just used my tiny attacher and used some little lace corners on that. I like things to kind of stick out the side. So, and then I have a little puffy sticker here. So, and then this is part of a paper bag that I just cut down and made into a pocket. And this has a couple of things in it. There's a little Merry Christmas tag, and then another little journaling spot in there. And this is the bottom of the bag that I just put in. And then I added a little angel puffy sticker to this. And like I said, I used this yellow lined paper just because there's a lot of yellow in the book. As you can see when I turn the page, there's the angel has a lot of yellow in it. And then I just added another puffy sticker at the bottom. This one thing about using just regular lined paper is it's very lightweight, so you can't glue a whole lot of stuff to it without it putting a lot of stress on the holes. So so there's that one, and then here's one of the pocket pages that I made, you guys, and this is a tutorial from Lyric Lover. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'll put her name in the description box, but she showed this tutorial on how to make these, how to fold 12 by 12 paper into these little pocket pages. And so this is just double-sided paper, and that folded into a pocket. I have 3 of these in the book, and I have these are some little tags that I got at, I think I got at TJ Maxx, and then I'm not sure where these came from, but maybe TJ Maxx, and then just some ribbon on them. This one says Celebrate. It's just and then this is just a glittery tag, Santa Express Delivery on it. And then I also added one of these little clothespins. These are from the Dollar Tree to the top. Another pocket, this tutorial makes a pocket on both sides, and I'll link that video if I can find it. But so again, just added some more cut aparts from the paper that I primarily used. And then I have some graph paper in here with just a sticker on it. A sticker again on this side. This is embossed paper. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got my little ribbon tab on there. So that has, it's embossed with little Christmas lights. More of the story, and then another one of those pocket pages, and this one has a little, just a manila tag that I put in with a sticker on it. And then this is old October afternoon, these little postcards, which I thought are really, the colors are really nice with this. They have little nice sayings, and it's got the little postcard in the back, so she can journal in there. And this one had to you dear friend on it, so with New Year wishes, so I thought that was cute. And then this one, I kind of went through my holiday paper scraps, and I found this big scrap in there that's double-sided, and just did a little ribbon tab at the top and put it in the other pocket. I also did some glitter tape here with some little mulberry flowers and just a little trinket snowflake that I glued to the center of the flower. Thought that came out pretty, just simple. This is another one of those October afternoon die cuts on this page. And then again, I did another one of those flowers with a sticker on that side. More of the story, and then another little lace tab here. So that's kind of thick. Okay, yep. Lace tab, so that's more of that Christmas paper that I chose. More of the story, another envelope with cut aparts from the paper pack, and there's some little tags that she can cut out and use throughout the book if she would like. And then again, more of the story. Here's the other part of that paper bag that I could just cut down to fit in the album. And this has a little Christmas card, just a blank Christmas card in it. That has a real pretty picture of a church on it. And then I used a little heart clip here. It was kind of loose in there, so I used that just to hold it in. Again, nice and tactile, lots of good feels to it. Here's more of that graph paper and another October afternoon little star ephemera there, and then a little snowman on that side. More of the story. Here is another one of those postcards from October afternoon that I thought was really cute in that pocket, and then another clothespin that has a little Christmas tree on it. The pocket page. And then on this side I've got another one of those celebrate tags and another one of those Santa tags, and this one's a little bit different from the one in the front. Those have a little bit of glitter on them. Here is some more of the yellow lined paper with just a little lightweight sticker in the corner. More of the story. Another piece of scrapbook paper, and you guys, I did, oh, that's a little bit crooked, I didn't realize that, but I did a couple of tabs on this because I didn't do very well at having them, you know, at equal intervals on this side, so I just did 2 on this one. I just used my tiny attacher on that. So, and then another piece of lined paper for journaling with some, again, some more kind of glitter tape at the bottom. That's from Target, I think, a few years back. And it's also really lightweight, and those trees are a little bit glittery. So that's on there. And then some more embossed paper. This one has little Christmas trees and another one of those ribbon tabs on it. And then the end of the story. So that is my little Golden Book junk journal for my friend. Like I said, I should probably just send that to her. I'll probably put a little package together of more stickers and things that she can use, like a little, you know, just a little care package that she can use to embellish the book. But that was how that came out, and I'm so glad it's done. Like I said, I've been meaning to do it for a while. So anyway, so that is the results of my my July Two Crazy Cat Ladies paper crafting challenge. And then let's talk a little bit about what I'm thinking about I'm going to do for August. If you watch my cross stitch videos, I'm doing a million cross stitch gifts right now, and I am heading back to my home state in October, and I want to take some gifts with me. I I'm working on a cross stitch for my sister who's turning 60, and then I have my brother got married in June, and so I have a little wedding stitch that I'm working on for him and his new wife. And I want to take that with me. I might mail that. I might take it with me. I don't know. I'm going for Halloween, so I'm also going to do a little stitch for them for Halloween, which I haven't even started that one yet. But I will also see one of my nieces who got married in the last couple years. And I've been meaning to do a little wedding album for her. And if you watched my last haul, I showed some of the things that I'm going to use for her wedding album. And it's just going to be a mini album, and it's going to be, you guys, with the pictures that I took, which I know she won't have. And then also I have her wedding invitation, her save the date, her the RSVP card. I mean, just all those things that she sent out, which were beautiful pictures on nice thick cardstock, and I'm going to use those as pages in the book. So, I've just been kind of kitting that up and getting that ready to go, and this needs to go in my little kit. But I did grab the Gingham Gardens that I may use some of that. This needs to go in here. These are, and you can kind of see, I've got pictures in here of that, but you can kind of see here, I didn't really get permission from them to show their faces, so I don't want to give too much information, but these will be, that's one of their, I think their engagement, one of their engagement pictures is in there. So, and then this, you guys, I'm so excited about this. They had a cookie cake, and this was the cake topper. Their last name begins with an M. And so when we were, after the wedding, when we had a brunch, it had kind of, it was on like a stick, and it had kind of broken, and I asked my sister, the mother of the bride, I'm like, hey, do you know if Claire wants to keep this, or can I take it? And she goes, I don't know, Mindy, I think, or I don't know, Jeannie, I think she said we could just throw it away. And so I took it, and I'm going to put it on the front of the album. So I'm excited about that. So I have that kind of kitted up in this little bin. I don't want that to get crushed. That I just got these at the Dollar Tree. These are really a good size. And then this is the paper pad I think I'm going to primarily use, because as I said in my haul video, she is a neutral girl, and they got married in the fall, and I think it was a very farmhousey kind of magnolia sort of vibe at the reception. So which I think this incorporates. So I'm going to use that, and so I've got that all kitted up, and I'm going to start that now. You guys, I'm not going to promise to finish that. I'm pretty slow, and I take a lot of time. You know, I have to think things through a lot with things like, for number one, things for gifts, but also things for mini albums. So I don't know that I'm going to finish it in August, but I am going to get a start on it, and so that will be one of the things I'm going to do. And then my other plan for August is that I need to, I just got it also in my haul. You saw I bought a whole bunch of the Doodlebug Pretty Kitty collection, and I want to do some projects with this, and I don't even know exactly what. Probably a scrapbook layout. I'm really trying to do at least one 12 by 12 layout every month during this challenge, because I'm so far behind, and that's really my heart for paper crafting is 12 by 12 layouts. So I'll probably do at least one of those, but I may also do some cards. I may do, I also want to do some mini albums. I have a million kitten and cat pictures, so I want to do some mini albums also for my son and my daughter. So I don't know, I probably won't do more than one mini album at a time, simply because if I start on this one for my niece, I probably won't start on these for my kids. That will overwhelm me. I can just tell you that right now. But that's my plan, you guys, for August. So so thanks for tuning in. Feel free to join us if you would like to, and be sure to check out Sonya. I'm not sure when she's gonna post her video for this month, but check it out, and I'm sure she'll have some wonderful projects to share. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.